Okay, this is an extra video, section 8.3, solving equations. And I took a look at the homework, and these are all examples that are from 8.3 in WebAssign. So here's the first one. And we want to solve all of these. We want to find out what is x. So some number times 9 minus 4 is 68, and we want to find out what number is x. So if you want, like Dr. McGathy did on her video, you can split this right there at the equal sign if you want, if it's easier for you. If not, you don't have to do it. So I'm going to start on the side that has more, and I have a number over here, I have a number over here. So how can I get rid of the minus 4? If I'm subtracting 4, the opposite is adding 4. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. And this gets rid of this, and I am left with 9x. And 68 and 4 is 72. So what's going on between the 9 and the x? They're being multiplied. When you don't see anything, if you want to, you can put a little dot in between there so you know they're being multiplied. So what's the opposite of multiplying? We want to undo the multiplying, so we're going to divide both sides by 9. And 9 divided by 9 cancels out. And 72 divided by 9 is 8. So that's my answer, x equals 8. Make sure you have what the letter or variable is equal to, so I know that you know the answer or solution is 8. So let's do a check, which is always good to do, especially on an exam or a final. And let's plug it back in here. So 9 times 8 minus 4, will that get me to 68? Well, 9 times 8 is 72, minus 4 is 68. So both sides are equal, so x does equal 8, it checks out. Okay, let's try another one. And like I said, these are all from the homework. (4x plus 24 equals 7x). And again, I want to solve. I want to find out what does x equal. So again, I'm going to draw a line. And I'm going to start on the side that has more. So if I'm looking at this side and this side, I see a 4x and a 7x. So I want to get rid of this 4x. So if I have 4x, how do I get rid of it? Well, I subtract it. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. Okay, here we had numbers on both sides, so we started and we added 4 to both sides. If I had like an 11x over here instead of this 68, I could have started with the x's. So you want to kind of match up so that we can get rid of them. So I've got a 4x and a 7x, so I'm going to take away 4x from both sides. So these go. And what's 7x minus 4x? Those are like terms, so I can just go ahead and subtract them. So 7x minus 4x is 3x. So I know 3 times something is 24. You might already know the answer. But again, my last step, just like up here, I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So 24 divided by 3, 8, again, is x. So 24 divided by 3 is 8 is x. And you can check it. You can plug it in here for x and see if it does work. Okay, let's try a little bit of a harder one. This is the third example from the homework. And it'll say solve. So again, they're getting a little bit longer, a little bit harder. So 4p minus 1 equals 6p minus 29. I want to solve for that. I want to find out, well, what is p? Okay, I'm going to draw a line again down the middle by the equal. Now here I've got p's on both sides and numbers on both sides. So here you can start wherever you want. You can start at whatever side you want to. That's an R. Okay, I like to start with the letters or the variables, so I'm going to start with the p's. So they both have the same stuff on both sides, so I could start over here and take away a 6p, or I could start over here and take away a 4p. You would do whichever way is best for you. I'm going to subtract a 4p. Okay, so 4p minus 4p, this is gone. Negative 1 comes down, equals comes down. What's 6p minus 4p? That's 2p, and the minus 29 comes down. Okay, so now it's just like the 2 I did before. Who's got more? Which side has more? This side does. So, and I've got numbers on both sides. So how do I get rid of, or what is the opposite of minus 29? I want to add 29, right? Okay, so positive 29 and negative 29 goes away. 2p comes down. And what's a negative 1 and a positive 29? Remember, we subtract, and the sign, it takes the sign of whoever has more. So 29 minus 1, I subtract, and that's 28. And it stays positive 28 because there's more positives with the 29. So now I've got 2 times something, or 2p equals 28. Opposite of multiplying, there's a multiply here, is dividing. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And my answer is 28 divided by 2 is 14. So my answer is P equals 14. And don't forget to put what the letter is and what the solution is, what the value is. So P equals 14. I'm going to stop there and come back and do 3 more problems in the next video.